Hey guys, today I will be cleaning out and resetting up and reorganizing my ball python Clyde, he's right here, his enclosure. But before we do that, I want to say thank you guys so much for 50 subscribers. It's been awesome and I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's get right into the video. Alright, so as you can see here, I start to take out the warm hide, or the horseshoe, and then I take out the warm hide. So I'm just taking everything out so that I can take out the substrate. So take out the warm hide, then I'm taking out the plant. Alright, then I take out the water bowl, and then I take out the moss. No, actually the other plant. Nope, never mind. the cool hide, which had a lot of water on it. And then I take out the last plant, which had a lot of moss on it, but I had to shake that off so I could get rid of that later. So now, guys, I'll be taking the moss and the rest of the substrate out into a trash bag, and I'll be putting that in the trash. First, I need to take the thermometer out. Alright, so I've gotten everything I can get with my hands. So for all the finer pieces of dirt, I'm going to go get a small vacuum. So I'm going to go get that. Okay guys, so as you can see, most of this is cleared out. There's this stuff, this parts of the substrate that's crusty and got stuck to the bottom. When I first put the substrate in, it was a little too wet, so it got crusty and stuck to the bottom. But now I'm going to make some more substrate to put into this, and then let's make that. Alright, so the three materials I'm going to be using for my substrate are Zoomad Reptibark, Sphagnum Moss, and Exoterra Eco Earth, coconut fiber substrate. So we're going to combine those and make the substrate. So this is the same Eco Earth that I had from about 2 months ago when I first made it with the brick and put it in my put it in Clyde's enclosure. But right now it's still moist, still perfectly damp, so that's perfect. And we're gonna put some Reptibark in it right now, just to add a little texture to it, make it good for Clyde. You'll see we'll also, whoops, I spilled some. You'll see we'll also layer when we put it in the tank. We'll also layer Reptibark over the coconut fiber substrate. But this is just to add some texture, make it not so loose. And yeah, now we'll add the moss. So guys, the next thing I did is I put the sphagnum moss into a gallon Ziploc bag, a pretty good amount, almost to the top. And what I'm going to do is it comes dry, but I want it to be wet so it stays humid. The substrate stays humid so that Clyde's tank stays humid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little water in here, not too much, just a little, and a little more. And then I don't want it dripping, so just wet but not dripping. So close this. I'm just gonna shake it up. Right? Just gonna shake it, move it around. It doesn't have to be super thorough, but like I said, you want all of it to be pretty wet but not dripping. So now we're gonna go put that, mix it into the substrate. I don't want to add too much to make it so that you can't even see the substrate. But now I'm gonna mix this, and I'll check back when it's done mixing. So as you guys can see, I'm done mixing it. It looks good and thorough, and I didn't end up using all the moss, so I'll just save that to put in Clyde's enclosure. Alright, so now I'll add the substrate. I'm probably going to use maybe 1.5 inches of this substrate. So we'll see how that goes. I'm putting it in by hand, not using a shovel or anything, just kind of eyeballing it, and then I'll spread it around. But yeah, let's see how much this is. Yeah, so that looks really good. I really like the way it looks with the moss and the bark in there. Looks better than just plain old Reptibark. But yeah, or plain old either plain old Reptibark. You can use, because with your ball python you can either use, I recommend either using the coconut fiber substrate, or you can use just Reptibark. But if you combine them, and especially with some sphagnum moss, I think it looks really good. So I think this is going to be a pretty fair amount. As you can see, it's about 1.5 inches at the bottom. And now I'll add a small layer of Reptibark on top of that, just so that it's not super damp, because this is still pretty damp and I don't want it to be too humid in here. So I'm going to add a small layer of Reptibark. Alright, so I'm just adding this small layer. We'll see in a second. Nothing crazy, just a little. I don't want it to completely cover up the substrate that we made, but I want it to at least look like it's there. So I think what we have right now, I think that's pretty good. So let me show you guys. Right here, we have, like I said, about 1.5 inches from the bottom to the top, and I think it looks pretty good on top. That should be good. I might wipe down this with some water, and I think we'll be good, and we can start adding back the hides and the plants and stuff in the water bowl. So let's get on with that. Alright guys, so now I'm going to start putting the different hides in. So I'm going to start with this hide, and you're probably wondering, Nate, what is this? So I made the mistake when I first got my ball python. I only had one hide, one on the warm side, and I figured I should probably have one on the cool side also. So what I did is I cut this piece of Tupperware. It's just a piece of Tupperware like this, and I turned it around, and I cut a hole in it for an entrance, and I put tape on it so it'd still be dark. So what I do is, you know what, I'm going to put the water bowl in first. So, 1 second. So I'm going to get this. I'm going to put the water bowl in on this side, right over there. Then I'm going to put this hide right, I think, yeah, probably about right there. And then I will put his warm hide, if I can find out, there it is. His warm hide. We'll put all the stuff over here. Put his warm hide just in this corner, because that is where that's where the heating pad is. So that'll be perfect right there. Now, what I want to do is, you're probably wondering, well, Nate, the hide looks ugly. What are you going to do about that? What I do is I put moss on top of it. Now, this makes it look a lot more naturalistic. You can't even tell that it's a piece of Tupperware covered over with tape. And it's a good place to put the moss in there so that the tank stays humid. You want your tank at about 60% humidity on your hydrometer. And yeah, so that's about perfect right there. Now, I'm going to want to put his little fake plant in here. So I'll put that right here in between those two. And then this plant, where do I want this? I think I'll put this behind his water bowl. Just back there, I like that. Now, last but not least, I found this in my room one day, just this little horseshoe. So I thought that was kind of a cool addition. So I'll just put that right back there. And we got a pretty good tank setup, I think. Yeah, that completes it. I'm just going to go take it back upstairs, put Clyde in it, see how he likes it, fill up the water bowl, and we'll be good. So I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, so this is the finished product. Overall, I think it turned out really well. Just the way it looks, everything, I think it looks really nice. This hide, warm hide, everything. I think it looks really nice. So now, I'm going to be adding Clyde back in. This is the thing I was keeping, little container I was keeping him in while I was doing this. He was fine. It's perforated. You can see a little hole, so he was fine. Now he might, hopefully he's not too cranky and tries to bite. He's in shed right now. And I don't want him to, I don't want him to bite me. Alright, here we go. Come on, Clyde. There we go. I'll put him right. I'll put him here. See what he wants to do. You know what? I'll let you guys know if he moves anywhere. Because right now, as you guys can tell, he has gotten bigger. Definitely. When I first got him, he was not this big. He's growing pretty fast. When I first got him, he could fit in this thing really easily. Now I kind of didn't have to cram him in, but he was snug. So yeah, he's growing pretty nicely, and I'm really happy with the way his enclosure looks. And yeah, So thank you guys very much for watching. And this is Snappy Happy signing out. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed the video, want to see more, and leave a like, comment down below. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next vid. Peace. Hey guys, I know I did an outro, but this is a post outro, like a PS at the end of a letter. I just want to say thank you guys so much for 50 subscribers. I know it's like 2 months late, but I just want to say thank you so much. It's been quite a good few months. When I first got Clyde's, when I made the first video about him, and that was when I had about 20 subscribers. And now we're at 50 about 3 months later. 2 months, not even 2 months. So that's just really awesome. So I want to say thank you guys so much. Clyde is very appreciative. You can see him here. He's cruising right now. I'm really happy about that. He's out looking at his enclosure. You can tell his enclosure looks really good right now. And that's thanks to you guys. I mean, it may not seem like it, but I try to kind of rearrange stuff and do stuff in hopes that I can make a good video and psych you guys out. Not psych you guys out, like get you guys psyched, stoked. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you like the video, and I'll catch you guys on the flippity flop. Peace out.